The fires are burning in Franklin County tonight. The largest is near Wades Gap and Webster Corner roads.
People who live within 5 miles of the fire have been told to evacuate. We have team coverage tonight. Our crews have actually been told to move back from the fires for their own safety.
And you can see from the video flames through the trees and crews actively working this fire. WDBJ7 has a crew on the ground in Franklin County near Chaos Mountain. Logan Sherrill joining us now. Logan, what is the latest?
We are now down in Franklin County off of this road here, and over the shoulder, it's bad. And it's getting worse by the moment. We are on what road?
Dillon's Mill
Road.
Wades Gap.
Wades Gap is where we are. And as our photographer Tucker zooms in, you see this blaze. It has grown since we've gotten down to this location in the last 4 to 5 minutes. There are first responders everywhere. There are flashing lights all over the place next to this church that we are at. The wind is significant, and it is not making it easy for these firefighters to try to put this blaze out that is rapidly descending down that mountain. I've felt gusts of probably as high as 40 miles an hour out here, maybe even higher. Bradford Ambrose and I drove right at about 4:30 to head down this way. You could start to smell some of the smoke as you got into Franklin County. We tried to come at this blaze from the north side, and we were met with a sheriff's deputy that was blocking the road, and we were diverted and pointed back toward 220 to go down through Boone's Mill. We have not ourselves seen any structural damage on our way in here, but we did see some of the images before our crews were asked to move, and it seems like this thing could have the potential to be very, very dangerous. We've got at least 5 or 6 people here from Channel 7. One of the ones I want to bring in is Layla Mitchell. She's also been down here for a while. So Layla, as folks at home are still kind of looking at the blaze, what are some of the things that you've seen? How long have you been down here?
Yeah, I've been down here for now, I think it's been a little over an hour, and all I can say is it's been chaos, kind of like the name over here. It's been chaos. Yeah. You know, you could tell that no one was expecting this to happen. So right now it seems like the first responders are just setting up, you know, trying to figure out what's their game plan, how they're going to attack this fire. Like Logan said, the winds are pretty crazy out here, so I know they might have some difficulty putting this out.
Yeah, sustained winds. I mean, you see Layla and my hair both blowing consistently. We had heard Gene Jadhunt had reached out to some folks, and we had seen that there's a 5-mile containment area that they're wanting folks to stay out of. They are, I don't know if it is an imminent evacuation order or just more of as another big gust comes blowing through here. But they're asking folks, because there are homes around here. You see a home there's a home maybe 75 yards down to our right. It's not highly residential. It's definitely a rural area, but they're wanting folks to stay safe.
Definitely. It seems like everyone who tries to get through this area, they're just having them turn around. I've been turned around a couple of times and not letting anyone go up this mountain, obviously for everyone's safety.
Right.
So just if you have to come through this area, just maybe think twice about that tonight.
Yeah, very windy roads, a lot of mountainous roads, not markings on the roads, just kind of a single, kind of double wide road. It'd be difficult for 2 cars to kind of try to get through here. So we're going to also be sending it over to our other crews, Taylor Locke and Austin Hicks. I know they have been down here for several hours as well. So let's go ahead and send our coverage over there to see what they have to say, what they've seen so far out here at this fire.
All right, Logan and Layla, thank you for that perspective. I know Austin had said earlier that some people who lived in that area were heading up that road to check on their homes. They wanted to know, is everything okay? Yeah. Very windy out there, though.
Yeah, let's go to Chief Meteorologist Brent Watts. And Brent, we were talking earlier, this is the perfect recipe. We've got the dry conditions and those really strong winds, which really kind of, any little spark can start a brush fire.
It can. I mean, we see everything from, down to power lines to sparks from
from a train that has sparked these fires today. And this area, very unique because it is kind of in a bowl there in a valley. And so we've got those winds that are coming off of the mountains down into the valley, and that accelerates that wind even more and can spread those flames quickly. Just for some perspective, there is the brush fire here. Our crews are safely down from that. So again, kind of getting out of the way, and then the downwind from side of it's going to be going pretty much from west to east is where those smoke plumes are going to be going. So that's kind of a little bit of perspective on this. And the wind is still howling. We're seeing 30 to 40 plus mile per hour winds at this hour, and they're going to gradually go down tonight, but it's going to take most of the night before we start to see those subside. So the fire danger staying very high, mainly because of that low humidity, the ground debris on the ground, and the fact that we've got that wind. And I also mentioned we're 1 to 2.5 inches below average for the month of January when it comes to rainfall. So that a little bit of sleet and freezing rain and snow we had early in the month, long gone by now when it comes to helping us out. We'll come back and look at some rain. That's in your first alert forecast.